What's cracking, fools? Flyboy Inc. here, homie, with another episode of American Stepchild Podcast. And today's special guest is Leslie from the B.
Hey,
homie. What's up, homegirl?
What's up, homie? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
That's what's up. I'm good. It was a long drive.
It's a long-ass drive in the dark,
I feel good, fool.
Yeah?
Dark. Yeah, low key, it got dark.
You ever been to Paris?
Nah.
No?
Not really. Like I said, I think I told you off air, like, I've only been to like Morongo. That's like the farthest on this side.
It's about the same distance, but instead of keep going straight, you cut this way and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's where we're at today. So before I go any further, I want to give a special shout out to my sponsors, Killer Kush, homie, because you guys know I wear this fool around my neck all day.
That's right.
This fool has come through for me. That's what got me this chain. Killer Kush? Yeah, Killer Kush bought me this.
No.
And I don't even I don't make it a secret. He's like, fool, why'd you tell everybody? Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
like, he did that for me. So
yeah, that's
you gave me flowers earlier. So
I did give this fool his flowers because what the fuck? Like, you need to give people their flowers while they're here.
But it's not about me, so I'm gonna thank you for that. By the way, I'm gonna give my shout out to Killer Kush, homie, and give him his flowers. Hadar Extract's been there for me too, and all my other AP Construction and Hookups Detailing. We got Vinyl Bandits. I mean, we got everybody. We just got a new sponsor today, Slaps Worldwide. Check him out on Instagram. Fucking stickers are like this big, bro.
Damn,
that's a slapper. That slap your mama stickers right there.
Facts all over the city.
So shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to Bobby G on the ones and twos. You already know, homie.
Another Boyle Heights resident. That's right.
Boyle Heights.
Yep.
LesliefromtheB.
Mm-hmm. That's me. That's me.
So what's that mean? LesliefromtheB.
So for me, LesliefromtheB. Well, my name is Leslie, obviously.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Leslie.
Mucho gusto. That's my name, but I made up that name for myself. You know, I'm from Boyle Heights. Yes, I'm from Boyle Heights. I grew up on State and Sheridan. I was born in East LA though. Trip out. So I was born in Santa Marta. So that's a church right there in East LA. So I know I read Boyle Heights, but like I was born in East LA. But obviously I left the hospital and I went to Boyle Heights on State and Sheridan. So I stayed there for like a couple years. Then like we bounced around like, you know, from East LA to Boyle Heights. Like me and my family, we kept moving for like a cool little minute. But yeah, I went to Euclid. That's right there in Boyle Heights. Like
Boyle Heights, East LA, like the back of your hand.
Straight up.
Serio?
Yeah,
Sick
I feel like I do.
Jaina. How tall are you, fool?
Fool, I'm 4'11". I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
I'm like, ooh,
I know. Nah, fool, I'm fucking 4'11". I hate that shit.
You didn't touch 5 feet, huh?
Not
Look
even.
at her.
Till this day.
Can we tap in on her?
Till the
She can't. She didn't touch the floor. So I'm like
straight up.
Tripping out.
Yeah.
Leslie, well, welcome to the American Stepchild Podcast.
Thank you. I like the name.
You.
I like the name American Stepchild Podcast. What made you come up with that name? Me interviewing you? Nah, but I want to know.
Nature.
Nah, it is.
You're a podcaster.
You know, I'm everything. I'm everything and more.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's touch on that. What do you mean? You're everything and more.
Nah, because I just feel like I've been through so much and I've done so much. And like, I've done a lot. You know, I'm an actress. I'm a model. I'm on radio. Like,
yeah, you're everywhere. No, but it's true.
But like,
gas
I've done all this
yourself up
shit.
Because this is why we're here. I want to know,
yeah,
who am I talking to? Who's this little hyena?
Right, where's she from?
Yeah, who's this little hyena from Boyle Heights?
Yeah,
that we met at.
Oh yeah,
the East LA Film Festival.
Yes, shout out to everybody that was there. Yeah, my homie Johnny Ortiz, he invited me. And I was like, okay, I'll see what's up. And it was dope. Like, you were there. Shout out Manny Jimenez.
Manny, Suspect Entertainment. You know, shout out to them.
Yes, for real. Suspect Entertainment.
Chicano Hollywood was in the building.
Chicano Hollywood. Fuck yeah, Ignacio. Everybody.
Nacho Medina.
Yeah, Nacho.
My boy, I haven't heard from him in a while.
Huh, where you at, fool?
He was my cellmate.
Nah, he was in prison?
Oh, I don't even mean to throw him out there, but.
Oops. That's crazy.
He don't even look like it, huh?
He don't at all.
Underneath his shirt, he's got covered.
He's blasted?
Covered. A whole shirt.
Wow.
I did it.
Yeah, because that fool's in a long sleeve that day.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
So Nacho Medina's blasted up by the homie Flyboy Inc. Check it out sometime.
Oh, yeah? You
I did all his tats. He's covered all the way around like a whole prison shirt. I did it.
That's crazy. That's what's up.
I got a video of it. I'm going to post it.
Yeah, post that. I want to see it. Show it to me. But
yeah. You know Nacho?
Yeah, I know Nacho's. Well, I met him that day. That was my first time ever meeting him.
He was there with Quixote Studios that day.
Yeah, Shout out Quixote Studios for real.
Big shout out to Quixote Studios. And we got, We got the boys out there from Quixote Studio. Andres, Luis. Shout out to them fools.
Yeah, coming through. But yeah, so I met you that day. That was a filming ass day. Yeah, so my homie invited me and I went. And I was like, damn, this is cool.
We started following each other that day.
Yes, that's when we met. We started following each other, and I was like,
and
damn. Shout out this fool. Shout out Flyboy. Hey, I've always wanted to ask you, do you have like a fly tatted on you?
Actually, I do.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And you know what's funny about that? You say that when I was in prison. I mean, like Nacho. Nacho has one too. But his is like this big, and it's right here.
Ew.
No, listen. So I did Nacho's whole big old. He has a big old train right here. He has everything Mexican, Aztec Revolution, Pancho Villa, Benito Juarez, cathedrals. He's from Guadalajara, so he had like the Guadalajara.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, I'm very knowledgeable on all that. So I put all my creativity into him because we were cellmates for a few years.
Damn.
And he knew me when I was a heroin addict. Yeah, he wasn't. I was. He was a bookie in there.
What do you mean? Oh, he was like sticking to the books?
He was a gambler. He was fantasy football. Okay. He was the bookie, right?
That's right. Shout out Nacho.
So Nacho reformed. Nacho's a reformed man.
Super reformed.
I will co-sign on that.
Yeah. Not like when I met him, I was like, damn, I would have never guessed, that he went to prison straight up.
You know that, man, I'm just talking about Nacho.
Yeah, I know. Shout out Nacho though. Like,
yeah, shout out Nacho.
That's what's up.
So we met that day. I've seen you do your thing.
Yeah, I've been doing my thing, fool.
Where you been podcasting out of?
So I podcast right now. Shout out to Let's Be Real Podcast. Shout out to The Wrecking Spot. Doing my thing right there. I started my podcast, so I'm on radio. I'm on Power 106.
What? LA's shout out Power 106.
Yeah, so I'm on Power 106, and I was like, you know what? Like, I just want to do my own thing. I just want to do my own thing.
You want to branch away from that a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, just because, things are different now. Things are different, and you got to, adapt to the changes. Mm-hmm. Like, everything is digital right now. Like...
You got to be your own boss.
You got to do your own thing. Sí o no?
Facts.
Sí o no? Hashtag facts. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm going to do my podcast. But now, like, even with Power 106, like, that's a whole nother story, like, how I started and everything. So, with Power 106, I started on the street team. Start off on the street team. That's how a lot of people, start in radio. You get on the street team, like, basically.
What's the street team?
So, basically what you do.
For people who don't know.
Yeah. So, basically what you do is, like, we go to different like locations and we'll set up the tent. We'll have like the hats, the giveaway shit.
The merch.
Yeah, we'll have the Power 106 merch and we'll have tickets, So
for sometimes like upcoming concerts.
Yeah, concerts and like tours and like everything, events and
that's pretty cool.
That's how you start. You start doing that shit and basically.
How do you get involved with that?
Shit. Fucking
connection.
Even now, what's crazy? Right? Let me tell you about how I met. Okay, let me tell you everything, dog. Like it's a whole movie. So let me tell you. So I started doing radio, like my own thing.
Yeah.
I started doing it in 2020. So that's when I started doing radio. Shout out to the KQBH Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory.
Shout out to them. Fools.
Yes, they have a radio station for the hood right there. So
in
the Boyle Heights, yes, on Mott and Cesar Chavez. Yeah, on Mont Cesar Chavez.
For those fools that if you know,
you know. So
go.
Mont and Chavez, like it was right there, and I was like, this is perfect. Like it's in my hood. Like I want to do radio because at the time it was in 2020 during the pandemic. So I was like, fool. At the time I was going to school, right? Because I went to school too. I went to Santa Monica and then I went to Cal State LA. And then so during that time, I was going to school and like the pandemic, everyone was getting sick. Like everyone had to stay in. Like it changed my entire life. You were in
the pandemic. You were like what, like 19, 20?
I was 20. I was 20
years
actually.
old during the pandemic.
During the pandemic.
So your life was barely getting started.
Low key, like my early adult life.
So you were living with your parents.
I'm still living with my parents. Though.
Okay,
yeah,
so you were with your parents.
Hell yeah.
And then all of a sudden everything's shut down. Were you already on the come up in 2020, or you were like still trying to figure yourself out?
I was already like, I wasn't even coming up like that.
When you were 20 years old?
I was just me, yeah.
COVID hit,
I was doing school. And then that's when I was like, you know what? Like, I need to do something on my time. Like, I can't be
Santa Monica
chilling.
College.
Yeah. So I went there, but...
You were doing virtual classes.
I was doing virtual classes.
So how was that being...
That shit sucked, fool.
Yeah?
That shit sucked because, like, I like going to school. Like, I like to learn. I like to learn about different shit.
You're a social creature.
I am. I'm a social butterfly.
There you go.
That's why I have a butterfly tatted on me.
See what
I'm a
saying?
social butterfly. Nah, but so basically, fool, me talking about like a gang of shit out there.
Handle. No, you're good. So So you're a social butterfly. Now
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
into. All of a sudden, you're 20 years old. COVID hits.
Yeah.
You're now your creativity.
Yeah, so like it was like kind of on hold, you know, because I was like, damn, like I want to learn, like I'm going to school, like I'm trying to finish my degree and everything. And I was like, you know what, like, fuck, like this shit's fucked because of the pandemic. So I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna just do something with my time. So my sister told me about that spot, and I started doing radio right there in 2020. And then I was doing it for like a cool little minute, but then that's when I transferred to Cal State LA. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna have time for school for the radio shit anymore,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like I'm gonna just go to school and I'm gonna put radio on pause. But one day, like I want to be on Power 106. Like when I was doing that, like
That was your goal.
that was my goal.
That's right. That was a good goal.
Straight up, I manifested that shit. But I'll get into that. So
I
boom.
love that.
So boom, fucking I'm going to school, and then it was my homegirl's birthday. Shout out Kayla. It was my homegirl.
Shout out your homegirl Kayla.
Shout out Kayla. It was my homegirl's birthday, and we go to the club, right?
Yeah.
And so then we go to the club, like me thinking nothing of it. I run into a DJ that works at Power 106. Shout out DJ Vinny Mac. So well, he's on Cali 93.9, which is the sister station. But you know, point is he was in the building, you know, and I'm trying to be in the building. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're there.
You know? And so I met him and I was like, hey, fool, like, that's what's up. Like, you're on the radio and, like, you're fucking working at Power. You're working in the building. Like, fuck, like, that's dope. You know? He was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know? Because, you know, I feel like DJs don't get enough love.
Yeah.
Straight up. I feel like they don't.
And you know who these fools are.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what, fool?
I'm sure he appreciated that.
Oh, for sure he did. Shout out Vinny Mac. And he's from the area, too. He's from the east side. He's an east side baby, too.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I met Vinny and he was like, hey, like, that's dope that you know about me. Like, how do you know? And I was like, oh, because the homegirl, she used to work there and, you know, this and that. And I want to be on radio. I was doing my radio. And, I was networking. I told him I was doing my radio show for a cool little bit, but, like, I stopped. And he was like, oh, is that right? And he's like, what do you want to do, though, like, in the future? And I was like, I want to be on Power. And he was like, well, we're hiring right now. Oh, he's like, for a street team. So I was like, you know?
That's good enough.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, like, get me in the building, like, I don't care. So I was like, yeah, send me the link. And me, I was like, this was not even gonna send it, you know? We're in the club, fool. Literally, we're in the club, it's 2 a.m.
Working.
This was working, you know? And I was like, man, fuck. Like, he's not even gonna send it. Nah, fool. 4 a.m., he sent that shit. Sent that shit at 4 a.m. And I was like, damn, like, this is my time. You know, like, I'm gonna just apply and see what happens. You know, I'm gonna put in the universe. You know, like, I'm gonna put in the work and
you still
see
got
what
that
happens.
link?
Fuck. Hey, you know what? I don't got that link. I mean, low key, we're not hiring right now. But when they do, I'll let you know, dog. But fucking whatchamacallit. So yeah, fuck.
So you got that link. So you got that link.
So I applied. Yeah. So then I applied.
How long did it take before they got
like,
back at you?
It took them like a cool week. A cool little week, yeah, but they got back to me quick.
I would love to hear the conversation back when they got like, who's this little hyena Leslie from the B? And then like, who put you on?
Wait, no. At the time, I wasn't even calling myself Leslie from the B. I just applied like as Leslie, you know, whatever. So then I'm doing street team. You know, I was doing it for like a cool year. A cool year.
Was that a paid gig?
Yeah.
All that's paid. Mm-hmm. She got to figure it out. Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, so like, you know, fuck yeah, I was paid. You know, I'm getting paid to, you know, basically for street team, you're setting up the tent, you have the merch, you're giving away stuff.
You're out there.
You know, giving away tickets at different events. Sometimes we're at concerts. Sometimes we were at, you know, where were we? Like at WSS or like here, like at a community event. Like we were at different spots. So from there, you know, you're networking. And not only that, but people from the station, you know, they're seeing you. You know, at some of these events, like the on-air talent, you know, like Letty or Feli or CCB, you know, because we have just everybody, you know. And so they were like, they started noticing me. You know, they see me around the building and shit. They're like, oh, what's your name? Blah, blah. And me, I like to talk. If I'm a social butterfly, like, I'm going to talk, you know?
Yeah.
Then I'm trying to, you know, grow and see, like, because, yeah, I'm in street team, but I'm trying to grow. Like, I'm trying to, you know, be on the radio, essentially. And so I was, like, you know, doing my due diligence. If I'm going to be in the building, I'm going to take advantage of it. So I'm right there introducing myself, whatever, like, saying what's up to everybody, saying hello, this is now with you. And people started noticing. So then Feli, shout out Feli Fel. That's the boy. Shout out Deja Boo. That's my girl. So Feli, he was getting a new producer, Deja, my homegirl. And she was the producer, and he was like, you know what, like I want somebody else in here, whatever. And he, you know, was trying out different people, and like it was my turn to go up. And you know, right the first day, I'll never forget, like he put me on the mic right then and there. I almost cussed on air. You're not supposed to say bad words on air. So I almost said, like, I was like, fuck, like I was nervous, you know, like I was nervous because like this is what I've been wanting, you know, like this is my moment, you know. And so I was like, fuck. How
excited
like,
were you?
I
when
was
did it
so
really
excited.
hit you, Leslie, that you were like on the radio with Felly Fell?
Damn.
Felly Fell's big in Power 106, bro.
Yeah, he's been there. Yeah, he was there for 20 years.
DJ Felly Fell every
Felly
night.
Fell. Yeah. From 3 to 7, he's been on the afternoon. But yeah, so it was honestly like that feeling is unexplainable. Like it was just dope. Like I was so fucking excited. Like I was just grateful. I was just so grateful. And I was like, fuck. Like I said, I was so nervous too, fool. Like I didn't want to cuss, you know? Like I have one job. I can't cuss. So I was like, fuck. And I have a potty mouth, you know? Like, I be talking shit. So I'm like, fuck. The last thing I need is to fuck up right here, right now.
Either,
I know, my bad. I know. That is true. Let me stop. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, it was cool. Anyways, yeah, it was cool.
I didn't mean that. But no.
Yeah.
So now you're
cool.
working with DJ Felly Fell.
Yeah, well, he's not there anymore, but it's all good. Like, shout out Felly Fell. Like,
he's gone from
that's
Power
my
106?
boy. Yeah, he's not there anymore, but it's all good. Like,
that's like an end of an era.
Yeah.
During traffic hour, when you're going through LA and
straight up. Love Felly Fell. He's a legend.
So what's up with Leslie now?
Shit. Right now, I'm doing my thing.
You still podcasting?
I'm doing my podcast. Yeah, shout out to Let's Be Real podcast, baby. I'm doing my podcast.
You had a podcast with
Chino Grande. Shout out Chino. Hey, you know what, fool? Straight up.
Shout out Chino Grande, homie.
Shout out Charlie Rocampo. Like, I grew, you know, like when I was in high school, I was listening to Chino, to Baby Jokes, to Midget Loco. Like, I was listening to all of them. Conejo, like, shout out Conejo. I love Conejo.
Conejo's the homie.
Yeah, he goes hard. So I was listening to everybody, and like when I met him that day, fool, like my first interview, I was super nervous. He was my first interview. Like I was.
Chino Grande was your first interview. Damn, you went hard.
Nervous, super. Yeah, I went hard on the first one. Straight up. Gangster. Fuck yeah.
That was gang. I vouch for that because I met him one time.
Oh yeah, when?
So I'm gonna tell you the story how I met Chino Grande.
How'd you meet Chino?
So I was going to an event in Commerce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to an event out there, and I pulled up, and I was passing through Whittier or somewhere out there. I'm from Pomona. I live out here in the IE.
Okay.
So like I'm not too familiar. When LA, I still need GPS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm from this side over here.
No, hell yeah, that makes sense.
So anyhow, I went to a gas station and I seen this food blasted up. So me being Food News, I go over there and I'm like, hey, let me check this out. I do this thing called Food News. And he's looking at me like. He's looking at me like, who is this fool? And I'm not even looking at him like that. Like, I'm not like no threat to him. So like,
you're not trying to get at him all crazy.
No, at all. And I think he knew that.
Yeah.
And so he gave me the time. We shook visas, and then next thing you know, we were taking pictures, and he was telling me, you know who I am? And I was like, nah, fool. I didn't know who he was.
You didn't know it was Chino?
No.
Oh,
why? It's
shit.
because when he was popping, or like, obviously, we're like kind of the same age.
Yeah.
I've been in prison the whole time.
Oh,
so all the time that he was out here popping with his music, I didn't have no access to it.
Yeah.
So I didn't really hear about him like that.
Until you got out.
Well, I didn't know. You know, people sometimes they go over your head.
Yeah. And
it wasn't because he's obviously doing this thing.
Yeah, no, he's killing shit.
When you mentioned his name, I was like,
yeah, Chino
I know that vato.
That's what's
I think I met that fool at the gas station. And
that's what's up.
I'm surprised he didn't crack me, fool, because I'm just some random ass fool. I'm just as tatted as him. And
so
shout out Chino Grande.
Yeah, shout out Chino Grande.
So that was your first interview?
My first interview. Yeah, that was
gangster,
cool.
Fool.
He's super gangster, and like he said a lot of real shit, and like he just. Yeah, it was a dope interview. So yeah, I've just been doing interviews. Shout out, man, everybody that's came.
What do you talk to? So when you sit Chino Grande down, what do you ask him?
Well, I just asked him like about, like his music, like his life and his upbringing. Yeah, because he's from East LA too. Yeah, he's from East LA, and like he was a cool interview.
You're an actress too?
I'm an actress, fool. Yeah, shout out to Casa 0101 Theater. So
let
me tell you. So when I grew up in Boyle Heights,
you're name drop right now?
I'm not name drop, but I'm gonna just make some shout outs.
I want to hear.
Make some shout outs. But yeah, so shout out Casa 0101 Theater. That's where I started doing acting. Really? Yeah, so when I was in middle school, that's when I was acting. Yeah, and it's the theater where I was acting, where I learned how to act. It's right there on First Street.
Oh,
on
really?
First Street, across from Allenby's. Yeah, across from Allenby's.
You know about that, Bobby G?
Yeah, across from Allenby's.
Bobby G's from Boyle Heights.
I know, he told me.
So we were
I was
talking
tripping.
backstage in the green room, and it's like, I'm from Boyle Heights. I'm like, every time I see people from LA talk like that, I'll be like, I'm from Pomona. I just be like,
you're just
I'm way out of the loop. So
you're the outsider, fool.
yeah, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
what's
it.
up.
Like,
yeah, rep your hood. Fuck yeah, Pomona. That's
well, we're LA too. We're like the last city in LA. So when I get busted, I go to LA County Jail. So
yeah,
we don't go.
Oh, wow.
Where's the alley or
okay.
Atlanta? We don't go. We go to LA County. We hit with all the.
I didn't know
homies.
that.
Yeah,
To be honest.
that's why we're tapped in.
That makes sense.
Straight up, who's from
Straight
Pomona?
up.
Straight tapped in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see you got some sick ass work.
Yeah, hey, thank you.
Who did your tats?
Shit, shout out the homie Blue Jay Arte. He did this one.
I forgot
He did
down
the
on that
butterfly. Shout out to the homegirl Soul Gifted. Yeah, she did this
You got Boyle
one.
Heights sign.
She did my sister.
You got a butterfly. You
Yeah.
got what I love about her tattoo is that she got the old school lights from the pole. The poles.
Yes. That's why I fuck with
whoever
it.
did that.
Yeah.
Whoever did that was very
No, I found it.
very
I found it
intricate.
online.
I see it's very, and from here it looks so beautiful.
Nah,
It looks
straight
like a
up, that
picture.
fool got down. Shout out Blue Jay Arte. He got down. This is my favorite piece right now. Straight
Blue
up.
Jay Arte, you should do a
Yeah.
tat on me, homie.
Yeah.
I tattoo too.
I know.
So let me
hey,
tat on you, fool.
Can we talk about this?
The tat, grab it.
Yeah. Hey, this shit is bad, fool. Like, I didn't know you fools got, like, this is how it got down in there. Like, I didn't know you fools did it like this.
Yeah, I built that.
Crazy. So this is exactly how you tatted up fools in there?
Exact replica of exact. So, you just like anything else, like you being a podcaster.
Right.
When you first started, you weren't even LesliefromtheB yet.
Oh, no.
You were just Leslie. What was your first name?
Oh, well, my first name is Leslie, but.
No, what was your
like,
first, like
like
gig
honestly,
name?
like, I didn't have a stage name. That's what. I told you off air.
Name, right?
Yeah, my stage name, artist name, whatever. Like, it was, I never had, like, I don't know. I never had a name. I was just going by Leslie, right? So I remember when I was working at Power 106.
You were just Leslie.
When I was on, no. So when I didn't get on flyers until I started working at Power 106. Till I got on the street team, So when I was on street team, I was telling them like, fuck, I need a name. Cause I was like, damn, Feli has his name, Feli
Fel, yeah.
Like
DJ
Letty's
Feli
Letty, like everybody has their name. Cece is Cece, like, but so I was like, fuck, I need my
Shout
name.
out Cece Valencia.
Yeah, shout out Cece. That's the homegirl. Shout out Letty too. And fucking what was I saying?
Oh, you were. I
Fuck,
forgot.
I'm faded.
No, you were saying when you started at Power 106.
Oh, yeah. So I started and I was like, you know what? Like, I need a name. So I was like, fuck, like, I'm from Boyle Heights. I told everybody at street team because I was telling them to help me. I was like, I don't want it to be with my name, because some people have like other names, even DJs too, like whatever.
You need a name that's recognizable.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's a gimmick in this industry, right?
Facts.
Are you learning that?
I am. You got to play your cards,
In every aspect of this
Straight
game. Because if you
gotta
don't,
play your cards
somebody's
right.
gonna just come in and just take over.
There's a lot of snakes in this industry.
No.
A lot of snakes in
No,
this
there's
industry.
not.
Yes, there is.
I don't know how.
Yes, there is.
I don't think so. I think everybody's our friend.
You think so?
I don't know.
In the industry, I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, people play their cards right,
Yeah.
They're going to be cool with you when it's convenient, cuando, les conviene. I've seen that, at least from some people.
Let's touch on that. Let's be honest here. You're from the hood. I mean, you're from the streets. You're tapped in with the internet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the divide going on within the food community? Do you feel there's one?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like some people don't communicate with other people, or you think everybody? How do you think the unity is in the community?
Could be better,
Think so?
I think it could be better. Just like fuck the politics, I think it's just the politics of it. But I think, it could be cool.
It'd be nice, huh? Remember, we be like,
it
Woodstock,
would be nice, but fuck,
Kumbaya, and listening to Santana. Bobby G.
Let's go back to her name. I forgot her name.
How'd you get your name, Leslie?
Oh, fuck. Fucking, I know we straight went sideways onto the conversation. We're
like that.
Right here, kicking it. So I got my name Leslie from the B. So I was like, fuck, like, I don't know what to call myself. So I was like, you know what? fuck it, like Leslie from, cause I'm, from Boyle Heights. I was like, fuck it, like just Leslie from the B, fuck it, like Leslie from the B, and I just went with that. I went with that, and people liked it. It just hit. It just hit.
When it hits, you know, right?
When it hits. I'm fucking popping right now. Like I'm grateful.
You
I'm
are
blessed.
popping, Leslie.
I'm not popping, but like right now,
you're here.
Hey, that is true.
You're on my show,
That
American
is true.
Stepchild.
American Stepchild podcast. Tap in.
She gave me her phone number the day at the East LA Film Festival.
Yes.
We tapped in. You met my beautiful girlfriend, Maria.
She's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. She's gorgeous.
She thinks she's not.
She's baby girl. No, she is
Tell
bomb.
her, please.
She
One
is
time.
bomb. Like she is
Thank you so
beautiful.
much.
Yeah, no, congrats, homie. Like congrats.
Thank you so much.
For sure. Congrats. Yeah, so fucking my name. So I gave it to myself basically. No one gave it to me, because now people sometimes give people names. Nah, no one gave it to me.
I got on my phone is LesliefromtheB.
Hey, that's right. And
I was talking to Bobby G, and it was like, we need to fill that seat.
Hey,
right?
Thank you.
We just had Young Beeves on here. Shout out Young Beeves. We had Scrappy. Scrappy was in here with his homie.
That's what's up.
And then we had AP Construction, and now we got you.
Okay.
We had Little G909 and
Shout
the
out
crew.
Lil G.
Different stilo.
Okay. That's right.
So you're amongst good company.
Thank you. Nah, good looking out. Nah, thank you for having me. Like I'm very grateful right now. Like, I'm modeling. Like I'm working with all kinds of people right now. And,
I heard you say something about FP County.
Yeah, so shout out FP County.
What?
Yeah,
she
shout out
can
FP County.
representing.
Yeah, shout out FP County. Well,
your hair was covering the logo.
I know. My long
But
ass
you know what?
hair.
If you know, you know.
Nah, low-key, I just feel like I just done a lot my whole life. I started, since I was a kid. Like I grew up dancing. So I grew up a dancer, so that's how I got into hip hop. That's how I got into music. Yeah, so like that's how I started listening to funk and 80s music too.
Like just hip hop, break dancing and
type shit.
Or like Mexican dancing.
No, like I was doing a lot. I was doing hip hop. I was doing ballet. I'm a fucking dance teacher.
You're like a
I was a professional dancer. Yeah. No.
Shout out to Leslie from the B, homie. She's putting it out there today.
Yeah, for sure. So I grew up just being a talented kid, like I feel like being in the arts is what kept me away from getting into a hood or anything like that. That kept me good. And my mom, shout out to my mom because I was a troublemaker. So my mom, like me and her would just clash all the time.
Bump heads
all the time. I would do stupid shit. We're young and dumb. We think we know it all and shit. Like, but you don't. It's until you learn.
You dove into the arts. I love that.
So I dove into the arts and that was my thing. I loved it. I loved acting. I was singing for a little bit too, but I started smoking, so fuck that shit.
So do you have music?
No, fuck no.
You don't do music at all?
I don't do music. No, I love music though. So dance is what
Can
exposed
you rap or can you sing?
I don't know.
Well, you say you're
I could, but it's not the best.
It's not your
it's
not your thing?
It's definitely not my thing. Hell no. So
I used to think that.
Yeah. You used to sing or what?
I sing now. I rap now.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
I got like 6 songs.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap in.
I'm gonna send you some.
Yeah, send me them. Fuck
Trip
yeah.
out.
I didn't know. I really didn't know. Yes, but I would never do music. But I love music. So then my parents, my parents are from La Ciudad de Mexico and Michoacan.
DF.
Yeah, from DF and Michoacan. Yeah. So they listen to I didn't grow up listening to banda corridos or like nothing like that. I grew up listening to like rock en español, fucking my mom, she loves 80s music. So fucking I listen to all that shit. And
It was in you. You had that.
It was in me,
culture.
Yeah.
Because of your mom.
Yeah, my mom.
Remember them days when your mom's wake up cleaning and you're over here.
Fucking the cumbias, the salsa right there, bumping it and shit, limpiando. Fuck yeah, on Sundays and shit. Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be one of them days. You know what I'm saying? When mom starts early, it's gonna be a good day. She's gonna be cooking dinner by like 11 in the morning.
Palabra.
Tell us about your mom.
I fucking love my mom. Oh. So like I said, like we would just bump heads a lot.
Yeah,
we would bump heads a lot, like in my upbringing and. Excuse me, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
we just bumped heads a lot and like, it was really bad, because my parents they separated when I was like 10 years old, right?
Oh.
So I didn't have my dad as much in my life. I always had my mom. So I was like mad at the world because, you know, I grew up being daddy's little girl.
Yeah,
so when he left, I was
gone.
fucking mad at the world, you know? So like I was always getting in trouble and bullshit. So I would give my mom bullshit, you know? But I was like, you know what? Like I'm going to stick to the arts and this is, you know, my thing. Like, so then I remember, so middle school, so elementary, I stayed in the hood. I went to Euclid Elementary in Boyle Heights. Then in middle school, I didn't go to Hollenbeck. I didn't go to Stevenson. I didn't go to none of the schools in Boyle Heights. I went to the Valley. I went to San Fernando Valley.
Damn.
Yeah, but
universal.
I was still living in the hood though. I was still living. Yeah, so I would fucking catch the school bus, fucking go up there and shit.
So you would go to the Valley and bang at Boyle Heights?
Yeah, nah, well, at the time, I wasn't like all like banged out or nothing.
You weren't
like,
Leslie from the B
I was
yet.
just Leslie. Like, I was Leslie. I wasn't Leslie from the B yet, you know? So I was just, you know, innocent or whatever. But I was just a troublemaker. Like, always talking back to teachers, fucking starting shit with bitches or whatever. So fucking from there, I went to the Valley and that's when I really focused on the dance and like the arts, you know? So then I came back to the hood in high school because that was the school I went to, Torres. That was the only school that had like performing arts in the hood, and that was in East LA, not in Boyle Heights. It was in East LA. So I was like, fuck it, you know. So I was going there, right? And so I was going there. I was sticking to the arts, and that's when I was like, fuck. That's when I got with the little cholito, and like I was fucking thinking we were the shit, and like we're fucking right there bumping it. So he put me on a lot of shit. So then,
what were you bumping?
We were bumping Conejo. Like we were bumping Conejo, Baby Jokes, like. That fool put me on a gang of shit, and I was like, fucking fool. And then like,
shout out SK Mob.
Yes, SK Mob. Shout out everybody. Shout out Conejo for sure. Like, yeah, I fucking love Conejo. Yeah, so that's like my favorite Chicano rapper. Like,
so
he's
Conejo
number
was
one.
A big inspiration.
Chicano rapper. Like, he's number one. Like, fuck yeah, go. Conejo's my number one.
There you go.
So yeah, we were listening to all that shit. And then, like, you know, I was kicking it with people, you know, I was kicking it with different people and shit. And so that's when, like, I got into, like, the whole hood shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, what kept me good was, like, the arts. I was like, you know what? Like, and I was smart, you know? Like, I was going to school. Like, I was doing my thing. I was always, like, ditching school, doing stupid shit, fucking doing dumb shit. But I was still getting good grades. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to school. So
you were you were a smart kid. You were just bad.
I was just bad.
You were lashing out because obviously your mom couldn't control you because your dad, right?
Fuck no, she couldn't control me.
So you would just come in and out as you please?
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, no, fool. Like I was just coming home late, like just ditching school all the time, like smoking weed. Oh my God, my mom fucking hates that I smoke weed. Like, still? Yeah, still. Sorry, Mom. But
well, look at you now.
But you know, like I feel like I'm proud of myself, you know?
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, homie.
You're popping.
Thank you.
I made the call with Bobby G. I said, you know what? He was over here because, you know, we all network. And somehow I was like, you know what? I got to get Leslie from the B in here, bro.
Thank you.
And I called you up and I was like, what's up, homie? And she answered right away.
Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yes. I'm like, what?
You had my number, right?
Of course, yup. I had your number.
What did it say when you popped up?
Yeah, it just said Flyboy. No, it just said Flyboy.
And what'd you say?
It said Flyboy, and I was like, oh shit, it was calling me. So I was like, hey, what's up, homie? Yeah, hell yeah, I was excited. Like, this is dope. Like, you know, because we come from the struggle, fool. You know, you come from the struggle, I come from the struggle, and like, I'm grateful, fool. Like, I'm grateful for being that power. I'm grateful for being here.
At 10 years old, for you to have a traumatic experience in your life because of your parents.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm sure there was no family therapy or anything. Was there?
No, there was no family therapy. Right? I got therapy until I got older.
Yeah,
until I got older. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you need therapy.
But when you're young and you're trying to navigate these emotions of why and you're only 10 years old, and I understand that because I got put in foster care at 10 years, into Los Angeles County foster care at 10 years old.
Oh my God. That's just traumatic. Like, you're processing that shit, you know? Like, your mind is still developing, too.
So I understand how traumatic it can be because that's when I started lashing out. We were running through the very same thing, except you were just running back and forth through LA. Yeah. Right? Causing chaos like a little Tasmanian devil or what?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I was just not that bad. Like, I wasn't getting into fights all the time. Like, I wasn't getting into fights. Like, I was just always talking shit. You know, so I would talk shit to teachers. I'll talk shit to like bitches or whatever.
And how are you now?
And now, like, I'm cool.
When did you change? Honestly, when did you say like, Whoa, like all of a sudden.
And then
like,
I was ditching all the time, like just, you know, dating cholitos, and we were getting into shit. Like they're getting into shit. I'm fucking ride or die for them and shit. And fucking, I don't know.
So you're a ride or die hyena?
I am a ride or die hyena, palabra, I am.
Serio?
Fuck yeah.
That's sick, homie.
And I'm in love, fool. I'm in love.
You're in love right now?
No, not right now.
You're single?
No, I'm single.
Watcha?
I'm single, but
A
you know,
little
like,
homegirl.
I'm interested.
Trucha, homie.
I'm interested in somebody. But
That's right. You got your eyes locked in?
I got my eyes locked in right now.
How do you go about when you have your eyes locked in on somebody? Tell us about that.
I mean,
like, what are the things that you do that like make, I don't know, tell us about that.
I don't know, fool. Like
when you lock your eyes on somebody, what makes that happen?
For me, I feel like music is a big thing, or you gotta have a sense of humor too. Like me, like I said, I've always dated like, you know, gangbangers.
Yeah.
So they're like, I hate when fools are so serious, you know, like fucking crack a smile, homie. Like be grateful, be happy, you know, like you ain't gotta be serious all the time. Like let your guard down, you know, like we're
So
good.
You're not into the fools that just sit there holding up the wall.
Basically.
That's what you like, or you
no,
don't?
I don't. Like I like fools that are cool, you know, like
okay,
just chill, you know. Cause I'm so like fiery and passionate and loud, fool, that like someone calm, like I need that. You know, I need that shit. Straight up.
You know what? I'm the same way with my girl. I'm like you.
You're the fucking
you're
the Tasmanian
I'm
devil.
news. Hello, yes. I'm like
yeah. You're outside.
I'm like a cartoon character, bro.
Fuck
I feel
yeah.
like it, but you know what?
Fuck
it's because the more animated you are in this, and not only that, we're not animated because
no, I feel like I
just want to be an idiot. You're animated because you went through the struggles and you have not a chip on your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Is that thing like you don't? Have I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I don't have a chip on my shoulder, but it's just like this. You know, LA fucking raised me. You know, like I remember catching the bus and like you see all kinds of shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. You know, like homegirls are doing shit. You know, you're kicking it with food. I'm kicking it with fools, and like they're getting into shit, and you know,
you made it when the fools respect you.
Facts.
Right.
A lot of homies are showing love. A lot of homies, a lot of homegirls. Like I feel good, you know, and it's raza, it's my people, you know.
Bro,
like
this food, you know what? Nobody supports you more than a stranger, right?
That's a fact. You know, it's crazy. Like that's what I'm learning right now. Right now that I'm blowing up, that's what I'm seeing right now. It be other people that you would least expect it supporting you. Your
people
family
you've never met.
Facts. My family supports me though. Like shout out to my family. Like my mom,
That's
my
important.
sister. That's why I have my sister because I fucking love that bitch. Shout out to my sister.
Yeah.
And my mom, right? I have her right here too. But
go.
fuck yeah. Like they're my rock. You know, like that's my why.
So you no longer bump heads with your mom.
I mean, you know, we're human, fool. We're human. We're human, dog. Like we're gonna fight, but not like honestly, it's way better compared to high school, Leslie. Man, I was always mad. I was always fucking talking shit. Like fucking, I was always mad dogging bitches or mad dogging even fools that I didn't give a fuck. Like I was mad at the world, fool. Like for no reason, you know. That's why like I'm so happy right now. Like you know, like. It's just more to be grateful. No anger in you there's no anger in me, fool. Like I'm doing my thing. I'm grateful. I'm blessed.
Right,
like, man, you have a problem with me. You have a problem with yourself, fool. Like I'm fucking.
You need therapy.
You need therapy, dog. Like nah.
Hashtag.
Nah, therapy is important. Therapy is important.
Okay, tell me.
I used to
therapy?
go to therapy. I need to go back though. I feel
tell me about your therapy. What made you
therapy? Well, shit.
What made you want therapy?
Honestly, cause fuck, fool, I just have so much going on. You know, like. I remember when I was coming up in radio or like when I was on street team, you know, I was going to school, like I'm fucking doing radio. You know, just the pandemic was happening. So I was like, damn, like this is too much, you know, like you're just trying to process, you know, emotionally, like things are changing.
That was a rough time.
Transition.
For everybody.
Yeah, right there. Like I was just going through it, you know, financially too. Like I was fucking going through it.
Remember that?
Fuck yeah, fool. Like all my stimulus checks went to like bills and shit. Like, I didn't even get to splurge like that, you know?
I did.
Yeah, fuck you.
I got like 17 bands in one check.
Oh, damn, fool, you still got some or what?
No, I split it with my ex, like, and my Harley, the pipes, everything on my beautiful Harley.
That's right.
I'm slanging it for 10 bands right now, by the way.
Tap in. No way.
But yeah, I got 17 bands. And then I got like 1,500 every 2 weeks for like 2.5 years.
Damn.
So I came up.
You came up. Damn, fool, I didn't get shit.
I was balling out of control. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't get shit.
Show them. I
got like a couple. Yeah, like well, we all got the stimmies. So I got the stimmies, but now
you know where it was at?
What?
I'm gonna tell you guys some game.
What?
The PPPs.
Fool, I kept hearing about that shit.
I'm gonna be honest.
The PPP
I mean, I'm gonna
loans?
say I did it because I didn't.
Yeah.
I wish I had.
Allegedly. Nah.
No, I don't. I
Nah?
didn't. No,
Me
because
either.
everything's
I didn't
traced
do that
back,
shit.
obviously. So I can't lie about it. So PPPs, people were taking advantage of the PPPs because
What was that? Those were like
PPPs,
loans,
the
you
same
know?
thing you were giving for stimulus checks for the citizen. That's why we go back to business again. And we just had a guest earlier named Avidan.
Okay.
Padilla.
Cool.
He's from AP Construction and Training. He's the one that taught me about business, becoming an LLC.
Oh,
right?
You gotta, yeah.
So I don't know if you know about that.
No, I know about that. I do.
Okay, so when you become an LLC, then you become a corporation, right?
A business, yeah.
So you're in business mindset. So when the PPPs came in, see, I'm LLC now today because of Killer Kush. Shout out Killer Kush.
Hey.
Again, that's why I wear this fool heavy on my head.
That's what's up, fool.
So when you become an LLC, if I would have been an LLC in that time when PPPs were out, I would have all my correspondence, like you know, Nayeli and Frenchie's Dr. Fu and everybody that I got. They would all been my employees. I would have been getting checks from the government, from everybody because I'm LLC and I got payroll.
Oh,
so I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So and all these loans, all this money, I could probably got like $50, $60, $70, $80,000.
That's crazy.
And then I didn't have to pay it back because the government forgave it. The government forgave every single PPP loan. So all you sick ass fools out there breaking news if you didn't know.
Off that shit.
Oh, not no more. They killed it. The president said shot got signed it and it's over. But the good thing about that, all you fraudulent fools out there, worry no more because your debts have been forgiven. He came like Jesus Christ and wiped your sins away.
He said, damn, I didn't know that.
You gone. Yeah,
that's
you didn't know?
crazy. No, I didn't know
I
about
messed
that
up
shit.
because I wish I would have been PPP worthy back
like
then.
a lot earlier.
I wish,
hey,
homie.
Fool. It is what it is. It is what it is.
But you're doing good, girl.
Thank you, homie. I'm trying out here.
I'm glad you
took
the drive all the way to Paris.
Hey, you know what, fool? I told my homie I needed the road trip. It was a cool little road trip. Yeah, fool.
Calming, huh?
It was calm. I mean, the traffic fucking sucked, but it was
once you started going,
fool. Once I saw the mountains, I was like, I'm good. Like, cause you know, LA is such a fast life. Like
concrete jungle.
Living in the city, living in my neighborhood.
So
like
when you come out to the desert, it's just black.
Calmado. I feel weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Feel lost?
It's just like it's just too calm, but like it's cool. It was cool though, you know, like it was a nice little drive. It did remind me of Vegas though. It reminded me of Vegas.
Paris is a long drive. Paris. We are one of the only podcasts out here in the Inland Empire. Shout out to Bobby G.
Oh
Street
yeah,
Pulse
that's what. Hey, shout out
exclusive.
Bobby G, man. This lighting is fucking elite. I keep saying it.
Yeah, give Bobby G
I
his
love
flowers,
this get
man.
down. I love this get down right here.
What do you think about?
It's a nice couch too,
homie. Living spaces.
Hey, that's right. Not the living space. Yeah. It's just really nice.
Yeah,
I see yours. That's right.
Or backward, special custom because it was only a double. I made it a triple up.
Spencer.
That's when I was balling. PPP wasn't in effect yet. No, but these are. I'm showing you the remnants of my EVV. I did that. I didn't just casino. I didn't do. I mean, I was. I did spend a lot on fentanyl. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it. Thank you, Joe Biden and Donald Trump. I think it was Trump that got me strong on fentanyl because that fool gave me all the money, right? Who gave us the stimmies?
Who did give us Donald Trump?
It was Trump,
Donald
right?
Trump. Yeah, he
or
gave us the
Biden?
stimmies. No, it was Trump.
So Trump got me strung out on fentanyl. So fuck you, Trump.
Fuck Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that fool had me strung out on fentanyl. Give me all this free money. I didn't know what to do with this. So I just ate it.
Fuck. You living and learning.
What do you think about the fentanyl epidemic in your city?
Man, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, a lot of people are dying, fool.
Do you know anybody that's died off of it personally?
I know, not personally, no.
You're lucky.
Personally, no.
You're very lucky because you're one of the few.
What do you mean?
It's like the crack of it's like the crack.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Of like the new generation. Yeah,
it's like back then in the 80s, all these crack babies that were dying, all these people that were dying ODing off crack. Okay. Now it's fentanyl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
very
fentanyl,
suspicious.
it's all bad. Nah, it's all bad. Like, I know someone personally that has overdosed off that shit a couple times too. Like,
they're still lost.
Man,
it's hard.
It's fucked up. up. It's hard to let go
it's
of
hard.
something.
It's
You
hard.
know?
Get NA. Go to NA, guys. If you guys
Yeah.
are any kind of substance abuse, get at me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 5 guys in withdrawal right now.
No way.
And withdrawal is a long process. It's not just a 5-day thing. It's like it takes months. But
What? I've never heard of that. What is that? What is
withdrawal is people of the fentanyl epidemic, right? You know, in the city. There's a lot of people who we know, like friends.
Yeah.
That are taking these pills and they don't know how to get off. So I'm so open about the fentanyl that I used to do it and I know how to get off and I go to I'm not embarrassed anymore because I'm sober today.
No, that's good.
I've been sober 2 years.
Fool.
Thank you. So
Congrats.
now I feel it's my duty to help other people.
That's good.
Anyway.
No, that's how it should be. You know, and like that's why right now, like with my podcast, I just want to give people their flowers and have people tell their story too. Like shout out Let's Be Real podcast. Like I love my podcast. And it's blowing up too. Fool, I've only been out for like.
Where you out of?
What do you mean?
Like what city?
Oh, Montebello.
Oh, so you're located in Montebello?
Yeah, so on the east side.
We got to take a little cruise over to Bobby G
Hey,
and scope
come
it
on,
out.
come to Let's Be Real. Come to Let's Be
Serio?
Real. Fuck yeah, come
Invitation
to the podcast.
set on the air or what?
Hey, on the air. Now you can't rank it.
Never.
Yeah.
Food,
Nah,
shake
fool,
my
pull up.
socks,
Hey, fool, I'm slacking right now. I don't even want to show you. I'm slacking right now. I don't even
Not
want to show
really.
you my
You got some
socks.
Cortez. You got some.
Hey,
you got some
gracias.
Hologram.
Oh no, I am slacking. It's untight. Nah, but yeah, fool. That's me.
You're banged out. Little Leslie's banged out the game,
I am,
homie.
you know
Leslie
what?
from the B.
Yeah, I've always dressed like with big clothes and shit in high school.
That's the
Fuck, you
style
should
right
have seen
now.
me.
You know
Straight
that?
up, low key, it's crazy. Like everyone's hopping on the wave right now. You know,
the
but I
Chicano
think
culture is.
you said it.
Tell me about
Chicano
that.
Renaissance. You said it. I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Chicano Renaissance. We
Yeah,
are in a
did it hit a
Chicano
chord or what?
Renaissance. Yeah, like it's true.
It
Fool.
made you
like
think?
maybe it's not only that I see it, fool. You know, like being brown is the shit. You know, like I feel like a lot of the Chicano movement happened in Boyle Heights. You know, that's why I love my neighborhood. Period. Like, can we talk about my neighborhood really quick?
You know the most beautiful thing about you and all of us is our last name.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Why
Think
you say?
about
I
it.
think differently about that, but I want to hear what you got to say first.
Well, I believe that it's rooted in culture. No matter how things might be right now, you're just a moment. And what's your last name?
Montoya.
Montoya. Pfft. You know how many Montoyas are all out there?
There's not. My last name is
My homeboy, Crow from Puente is Montoya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to AON.
Honestly, it's not a common last name, Montoya. But me, I don't like it because, you know, think about it. Like Mexico got colonized. You know, so since we got colonized, we were colonized by Europeans. That's white, you know? So it's like, in a way, I'm like, that's not, like, you know, that's not us, you know? Like, that's not brown to me. But at the end of the day, like, it is my bloodline, you know? So I am proud of it.
I think different. Can I object on that?
Yeah, object.
I object, Your Honor.
Go.
Where's Rosenberg when you need
Hey, shout out Rosenberg.
Shout out
I'm gonna drop
Attorney
his
Rosenberg.
episode.
Yeah?
I interviewed him. Yeah.
wait.
I
See what I'm
interviewed
saying?
Rosenberg. Yeah, fool, that's the interview that fool.
Punching back.
Hey, punching back.
Did you get that, Bobby G?
Fuck yeah, nah. Shout out Attorney Rosenberg. But yeah,
I think that
let me hear what you got to say, homie.
I lost my train of thought, girl.
Fucking the last names.
Well, I think that because you know it goes down in tradition and what happened in a moment in time and what happened in history, you have to accept. We are who we are,
Right.
We can't sit here and blame the Spaniards. We can't blame the Aztecs. It's like we came in history and this is who we are.
That's true.
So like you have to accept the fact that that's the history,
That happened.
yes.
Yeah.
But you also have to love Spain. That's
Yeah.
when I look at pictures
That's
of
true.
Spain,
I do want to go.
I feel like a connection because that's where we come from. Whether we
true.
love it or hate it, it runs through your blood.
You're right, homie.
And so why? That's a hate. Like you say, you don't hate nobody. You had an anger inside you.
Yeah, and
That's the thing that
I'm
you
not-
shouldn't let go because you should love. Whether
I didn't think about. I do love my last name because, like I said,
they
it's unknown.
they probably messed up. But you know what's 2024?
Yeah,
like,
true.
I mean, if they wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here.
It's my last name
You'd
at
be
the end of the
somewhere.
day.
Where would you be
Straight
right
up.
now? You think?
Well, I don't fucking know.
If you were an Aztec, you're from Mexico City.
Yeah, from
You're
that.
the 411 Aztec.
Yeah,
princess.
yeah. I am a 411 Aztec princess. Fuck yeah, I don't care. Nah, but honestly, fuck, like Michoacan, my dad's side of the family is from Michoacan. So I've
Where at
never
in
been though.
Michoacan?
I've never been
You
to.
know? You've never been to Michoacan?
I've never been. I want to go. Have you been?
I've never been to Michoacan. The farthest I got is to TJ and Rosarito and Ensenada.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not that.
I've been to the city, though. I love the city of Mexico. I love seeing my family out there.
So
like,
you love
it's dope.
Travel?
I love to travel. I've been traveling. You know, it's crazy. I've been traveling since I was 2 years old.
Within the United States, though?
Yeah, Mexico and LA, back to back. Every summer I was
you grew up over there?
Mexico.
Half and
Low
half?
key, yeah, I went to school out there for a little bit too.
No way.
Yeah,
Where?
I did
In
probably like
Michoacán?
second grade, in La Ciudad de Mexico, in DF.
Culture shock?
Yeah.
How was
Low
it?
key, super culture shock. Fool, what the fuck? What the fuck? Super culture shock, dick. Fucking
Tell us
everyone's
about
in uniform.
that.
Everyone's in uniform. Fucking
profe?
Fool, nah. Well, profe too. Profe también, but nah, fool. They fucking they make the food right there in the cafeteria. They make the food for these kids. I was like, hold on, what?
Frijoles and
Nah, fool, and then they're fuck a vending machine. They have the vendors right there inside the school.
So
fucking
that's
selling to the kids, you know?
Hustling.
Like that shit, yeah, like it was just different, fool. Like, yeah, school was different. And they're low key, like the educational system in Mexico is way better than out here. Straight up.
Really?
Like my
Why?
cousins are fucking
tell me how
smart,
so.
fool. Like my cousins are fucking smart. Like fucking I was like I said, I was in second grade when I was going to school out there for a little bit. And fucking just my classmates, they were talking about other shit that I wasn't even learning in first grade. You know what I'm saying?
You were still learning how to tell time. And,
yeah, and they're fucking right here, timetables and shit, dividing already, and I'm in fucking like second grade. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like, yeah, it was
and
just
these
different.
Kids were probably on.
It was, yeah, no, they were. It was dope. But yeah, I love Mexico City. I love it there. I've been to Veracruz, Acapulco. Well, that's in Veracruz. I don't fucking know. But yeah, fool, I love Mexico. I love being brown. I love being brown, you know, and I love being Chicana. I love being Chicana. I love being where I'm from. You know, the Chicana, a lot of the Chicano movement, you know, was in Boyle Heights, you know, like the walkouts, that's what got me into like learning more about it. So even when I went to college, I took a couple Chicano studies classes. Fuck yeah.
What did you learn? Tell us a couple things. How deep did you get?
Man, fool, I learned a gang of shit in college, straight up. Like,
so they teach you
learn.
like about certain activists, or they teach you about moments in time?
They
and
taught
history,
us.
or what?
So I went to Cal State Northridge for a bit, and they taught me, and that class in Chicano History 101 in that school, in that class, they taught me about like, fuck, just everything. Like, what did they teach me about? Because I took two classes. I took an art class, so that was my first class. I took an art class, and in that class, there's a gang of murals in my neighborhood. I fucking love my neighborhood. A gang of fucking murals, dog. The corrido de Boyle Heights, that's my favorite one. But the fools love to tag on it. I hate that shit. Like, fool, respect the murals. Respect the fucking murals, dog. In every neighborhood.
Green light, but the murals, come on. You gotta fix them.
Come on, fool. Like, not the murals, dog. I love, you know, it's art. You know, that's how we express ourselves in our hood. You know, and it's beautiful to see it, you know? Like, yeah, we don't have white picket fences and, you know, shit like that and everywhere in the hood. But shit, we got beauty in our neighborhood, you know?
Is your hood gentrified?
Fool, now it is.
Serio?
Now it is. Fuck yeah, it's all bad.
How do you feel about that?
I hate it, fool. Like, fucking restaurants that I fucking grew up going to are leaving. Fucking people in my neighborhood, like I have white neighbors now and shit. Like, it's weird. Like,
really?
it's just weird. Like, I hate it. There's obviously, you know, like there's a gang of raza, you know, like obviously
it's still there.
You know, Brooklyn, it'll always be Brooklyn Avenue, not Cesar Chavez. You know, like it will always be that. If you know, you know. Yeah. And that's just that. But it's changing on me. It is. And that's why I'm showing love to my city. That's why I bang it out. Like when I started like my name, I wasn't intentional, you know? Like I just made it up. Like fuck it, I'm gonna just go as LesliefromtheB. I'm from Boyle Heights. I wanna rep my hood, like whatever. Like I'm gonna just go as that. And it's working, you know? It worked for me. But I love my neighborhood. I love being where I'm from. Like that's me, you know. I'm a product of my environment in a way, you know. That's such a cliche saying, but it's true.
You feel that,
you know. I feel that, you know. I love being where I'm from.
You feel like you're famous?
I don't feel like I'm famous. I get a lot of love though. Like, I went to fucking Don Manuel. It's like a raspado spot in the hood, and they're like, "Oh, you're LesliefromtheB. Like, let me hook you up." I was like, "Oh shit!"
You get a lot of free shit.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Well, that day I got free shit. Not all the time. My homies, shout out fucking Carnitas El Huicho.
That's how you know you're famous. Fool.
Yeah, when they hook you up with food,
when they hook you up with free food because you're LesliefromtheB. Here goes
Distrito 14.
Yeah. And all they wanted to do is shout them out.
Straight up.
give me a shout out, Leslie, and here goes 4 tacos that whatever you want, and you can sit there and order. They got chorizo and
straight up, yeah.
Man, they feed us, huh? Me too.
Straight up, I love my neighborhood.
I love the vendors. Shout out to the vendors, bro.
Shout out to the vendors.
Because if it wasn't for you guys, we'd be some hungry ass fools at all the events.
That is true.
And it's all the same vendors.
Yeah.
Notice?
What do you mean?
Like, it's always the same vendors at all the events. Like, it's like you get to know these people.
Yeah, not even growing up. Like, I'm pretty sure in your neighborhood, you know your local vendor.
You ever seen a churro guy in your neighborhood?
Fuck yeah.
No, you haven't.
Fuck yeah. The churro guy. Yeah, he whistles.
Churro.
Yeah. Nah, that's the homie.
You know him? He's still there?
Yeah, he's still... No, low-key, I haven't seen him. And I was thinking about him the other day. That's funny you bring it up.
That's who used to walk Boyle Heights or drive.
Fool, he was... I remember in high school, I would get out of school. That fool would hop on the bus and go from East LA to Boyle Heights just to fucking, do his thing. Fuck yeah. I would catch the bus. I was always catching the bus. That's why I love driving now, Dick. I fucking hated catching the bus in LA. That shit was always packed. It would always come late. Fuck.
You see some crazy shit on the bus in LA.
Palabra and the Metro. A gang of shit.
Yeah,
I see
the Metro,
fight.
the blue line, the red line.
Fuck
Sheesh.
yeah. Fuck, you see a gang of shit.
I got breaking news right now and all that, but we're not talking about that. It's not that kind of show right here. This is Leslie from the B.
Hey.
But we do see a lot of crazy stuff. I get a lot of videos now that I'm...
Shout out to Food News. Hey, they be sending you shit? People send you shit?
Give me like 30 seconds on that.
No. Go.
No, you know what? I'm Food News now, right? And people, they want to get their story out there without putting their face on it, and they send me the videos. Dude, I got so much stuff that I just don't know what to do with all of it.
Fool, post it. You've been posting it though. I've been seeing.
I would be there all day. There's so many that I don't have enough time in my day.
That is true.
I'm working, so a lot of them. If you don't catch me in them, that's one thing about me. When I post, my mind's so creative that I just created that in the moment. I didn't sit there and hold on to it. So if it got saved, and then I did a pod, like right now, I did a couple videos people send me.
Yeah.
They got saved, and I did the podcast, and I just forgot about them. And then I'll go home and then to get lost. Maybe one day I'll probably go back, but if you don't happen in the moment.
Yeah, damn.
You ever felt like that?
That's what's up.
In the moment, like when you know you're at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people.
Yeah.
You get that
I
a
feel
lot?
like in my come up, I've got that a lot. I've had moments like I have a lot of moments.
Up.
Fool, yeah.
That's an important word.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I'm on my come up.
When you're on the come up.
Yes. When you're on the come up, I feel like you just...
What does that mean?
You just gotta
on the come
be
up?
consistent.
People
You
know
gotta
your
keep
name?
going. I feel like the come up is like people are seeing, the fruits of your labor. Like the numbers don't lie. Fool, your shit is growing. Your page is growing. I'm pretty sure you see the numbers. You see the likes are growing, the comments, this, that. The money too, like the bread, like everything is growing. Like let's be real. So you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, but it started off something. It all
started with a dream.
With the dream,
right?
With the first thing you had to do, and just never giving up on yourself.
I think I have the recipe to get.
What is it?
Well, I mean, I could explain it like 15, like in a minute, but it's like I would like to explain it in more detail one day to the people because there's a lot of people who don't know how to get famous, or everybody wants to be a star.
Everybody does.
Not everybody. Let's take that back.
Yeah. We can't speak for everybody.
Not everybody wants to be a star, but the people who do want to be a star, you feel it. I felt it even when I was in prison.
Yeah.
I used to be in the rapping Ice Cube and all this stuff, and
That's
I felt
right.
it. You feel that?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, when I was dancing, I wanted to come up. Like I wanted to.
You felt that energy.
I wanted that, and I was doing good when I was dancing, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm gonna take this route. I'm gonna do communications, and so I was like, fuck it.
That's good.
Let's do that. So I did that and it worked out for me. It worked out for me and I just didn't give up on myself, like I stayed going to school. Like so I went to Cal State Northridge and I got kicked out, right? I got kicked out and I was like, fuck. Huh? Because I had bad grades, but I was doing dumb shit during that time. I was partying, kicking it with homies.
Yeah, you were on another trip.
I was on some dumb shit. Like for real, young and dumb. I was 18 and I was going to a university at a fucking young age. And I was still catching the bus and catching the metro. So I was like...
It wasn't easy, huh?
It wasn't easy, fool. You think I want to... Fool, it was like a 2-hour fucking ride, fool.
Every day.
Not like 3
homework on top of that.
Fool, and I wasn't doing homework, I was kicking it with the homies. I was fucking going to parties.
You're
and
like,
I was...
You be lucky I'm going.
Palabra. I wouldn't... Man, I wouldn't even go to class. I'll be sleeping in class. School was not it for me, So I was like, So then I had to fucking, start all over, go to Santa Monica, and then I transferred to Cal State LA, and I graduated last year actually. So it's been a year since I graduated from Cal State LA. And yeah, like just going to school.
What would you say to a young girl who wants to follow in your footsteps? Like honesty, like what would you say to a young girl? Like
I would say, man, girl, push. Do not give up on yourself. Do not listen to those fucking thoughts in your head, because I feel like we all go through it, you know, like
doubt yourself.
You doubt yourself. I second guess myself a lot.
So do I.
A lot. I hate that shit. I'm so confident on the exterior.
Around other people, huh?
Yeah, around everybody,
when it's
you know?
just you by yourself?
No, even by myself. But then when I'm on my lonely, I'm like, fuck, like, nah, I shouldn't have said that, or nah, like I shouldn't have dropped that, you know, I should.
But it goes away, right?
But it goes away because then I fuck that. Like, it is what it is. I said what I said. Like, life is life,
you're
you know?
Leslie from the B.
You know, I'm Leslie from the B, dog. Like, what could I do? You know, like, I'm just me, you know? You gonna love me, you gonna love me. You hate me, you hate me, you know? Like, there's gonna be haters. There's gonna be haters with this shit. So I would tell that girl, you know, don't give up. Like, fuck what people gotta say. You know, don't second guess yourself. Keep fucking pushing. Remember where you come from. Remember who's been there for you. Show love to those who show love back. I'm big on that. I'm really big on that. Yeah, and boundaries too.
You need boundaries because people, if you don't set boundaries, people will try to walk all over you.
Facts.
And then you just gotta say, not today.
And you know what?
Son.
Especially as females, you know, because fools.
You probably go through it more.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Some fools act like females too. Though.
Hey,
don't trip.
Let's talk about that.
Bro, we need a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother episode. That's a whole 2-hour episode right there.
No, but you know what?
Yeah, fool.
Yeah, so you would tell that young girl.
I would tell the young girl, yeah.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. Don't give up.
Don't listen to
the bullshit.
Noise.
Mm-hmm. And focus on you. And stay in your lane. And yeah, just boundaries too. Boundaries are important. Yeah, especially for girls. Because you could
get in radio, you would send emails to radio stations.
What do you mean?
Like I'm in the young girl that wants to be
and even on radio, like shit.
You just I would say emails, right?
No, not even emails. Just see what opportunities are in there, you know? Not even that. Just, you know, always check, like, you know, when they're hiring and shit, like, you know, always try to meet people too. From in there, you know, they're always at events, you know, they're always at concerts, they're always here, they're always there. Friendly. You know, like they're always on a flyer. So go introduce yourself. Go put yourself out there. You know, go to networking events. Like go to, you know, shit. I was doing that. I was going to networking events. I was going to school and I was exposed to different shit, you know, and I knew different people. So that, like, I just kept going. Like, just keep fucking going. Like, if that's what you want, you're gonna find it. You know, you're gonna make it happen.
Everything that comes with it.
Palabra.
Palabra. Like everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Don't mind this, don't mind that. Forget about don't pay attention to this. It's because you say those things because obviously you had to learn the hard way, maybe.
Yeah, to be honest, I did, and it's like you just learn from that.
Does that change a person?
What do you mean?
When you have to learn the hard way, but like,
fuck, that's like literally the story of my life, fool.
Really?
Like, I just love to learn the fucking hard way. Like, my mom would be like, no, don't do that, don't be with that boy, or don't talk to this person, don't do that. Yeah, boy, just to fuck around and find out. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Yep, you're gonna get burned. Yep. Yeah.
And she plays with fire, obviously. So.
Straight up, yeah. Like,
you a banged out ass fool with issues, traumatic, whatever. As long as you keep your shit clean, Trump tight, hit Leslie up, homie, and she'll probably be like,
basically.
Let me see how many felonies you got.
Nah. I'm done with those. We'll see.
I'm done with those.
I need a reincarnated fool.
Really?
Yeah.
So you need a fool who's been through the ringer, probably understands what you representing.
Just, you know, like, man.
What if he's opposite of you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like what if he's a square?
Oh, like square?
Have you ever dated a square?
Everyone always asks me that shit. Like, all my homegirls like, bitch, like, you always
banged out pulling up with a square.
Straight up, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to say my man's gonna fuck you up with confidence, fool. Like,
so you want an MMA fighter, ass fool?
I mean, shit. Maybe.
Fucking crazy.
Nah, low key, I don't know. So I'm not looking right now, but
what's next for Leslie from the B? Give us the upcoming project. We're in March now.
Damn, yeah.
Today's March 1st.
March. I know. I'm excited for what's to come. I mean, shit. Tap into the Leslie Real podcast. Follow me on Instagram at LesliefromtheB, on TikTok and Instagram. Shout out to The Wrecking Spot. Follow them on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where I post all my videos for Let's Be Real. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm an actress, so maybe I'm gonna come out in a movie. Maybe I'm gonna come out in a commercial, a music video. I've been doing music videos, so pull up.
There's a movie premiere tomorrow. You can pull up to that.
Hey, say less. Let me know.
I'll tell you.
Pull
It's
up.
at the Frida Theater in Santa Ana.
Say less.
Road Cops.
Say less.
Yeah, if you want to meet actors and producers.
Oh, there it is.
Loretta Vamps is gonna be there.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, shout out to everybody out there. We're gonna go.
What
to
time?
The red carpets at 6:30 p.m. Road Cops.
Oh, okay.
By the time you guys see this, what have already happened because it's tomorrow.
True.
But I'm in that movie. It's my very first movie.
Oh, what? Look at you.
So shout out to me.
Say less. That's right, homie.
And you know what? It's my first red carpet. So if you want to go,
nice.
go. It's at 6:30.
Okay.
I'll send you the info.
Yeah,
you can go out there and hang out with us.
Networking. You never know what.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna come up.
Yeah, you never know.
And I don't know if she's busy or not, but we'll be in Santa Ana.
Yeah, we'll be in Santa Ana.
Dr. Fu will be there, and Frenchie and Nayeli, and and we're all gonna be there. So if you guys want to put, my friend Sonia is gonna be there.
Say less. I don't think so.
If you're into therapy, I really advise you to tap in with my friend Sonia.
Say less.
Sonia Gilfood on Instagram. I'm gonna tap in with her. She's a beautiful soul. She's a healer.
Ooh.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah,
she's a real healer.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, I'm down to meet her.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll pull up tomorrow. She's gonna be there then, and everybody else
she's gonna be there tomorrow.
Okay.
You meet.
Say less.
Look, pull up with food. If look at it, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna gas myself up for 1 second. If you ever pull up with anybody from Food News, like Leslie from the B here, just know that you're gonna have a good time. You know, we're here amongst beautiful people who are all there for the same thing. Yeah. You know, we don't cause no drama for nobody. We're there to love and network.
Exactly.
Dude, introduce you to my friends. Because you never know. They might be on your show.
Yeah, exactly. I
got gang affairs from Boyle Heights.
Say less. I love that. I love my neighborhood. I talk about that shit all day. Yeah, I'm down.
So welcome to the American Stepchild. Thank you so much, Leslie, for coming.
Thank you for having me. I had a really good conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, and we appreciate her making the drive all the way from Boyle Heights.
Yes, fool.
And I know it ain't easy because I'm starting to see that these 2 years that I've been doing it, I've been going back and forth. And you know what? Thank you for coming. So we're gonna give a shout out to Killer Kush, to Hate Our Extracts.
Yes.
Right? We're gonna send you home with some free gifts from Killer Kush.
Oh yeah, he already gave me one. That shit smacks.
Yeah, we got you.
Fuck yeah, good lucky now. Shout out Killer Kush.
There you go.
Shout out Food News. Shout out Flyboy. Thank you for having me. You're the shit, homie. I appreciate you.
You are,
for
bro.
real.
And you know what? I really, you're the first high now we had in this show.
That's right. It's only Ray doing me.
So now you know, homie. At least at my level, you know, all your work has paid off. That you have gotten front and center. Right here on the American Stepchild Show, episode number 5.
Number 5. I feel really
That's my birthday, November 5th.
No way. I'm April 4th.
Really?
Yeah,
well, there you go. 4th. Little things like that. The universe is speaking to you, homie.
That's what's up. Now, thank you for having me.
Welcome to Food News and American Stepchild. Shout out Bobby G on the ones and twos.
Bobby G.
We got Killer Kush, Hate Our Extract, AP Construction, Avidan. Thank you so much. Be sure to tune in for his episode. Type in American Stepchild / Avidan Padilla. And you'll be able to get that.
So thank you, Flyboy.
Thank you so much, Leslie. And I'm happy. I hope to see you tomorrow. And if we don't, I'll be seeing you out there in Boyle Heights somewhere. So shout out Bobby G and the ones and twos, homie.
Hey, Bobby G.
Detailing, Vinyl Bandits, Killer Kush.
Órale, vato, what's happening?